afternoon, good evening, guys, and welcome to another video of Love and Trader. My name is Daniel, and today, guys, we're doing the second of a series of videos on how to find a certain type of stock. Now, I've done the first video, which was a few days ago, and that was on how to find the best growth stock. And today we're going to have a look at how to find the best swing trade. Okay, so I always said that we always want to be flexible and diversify our portfolio. So if you're looking for growth stocks for the long term, have a look at that video for growth stocks. And then if you want to take some risks every now and again by doing some swing trades, then this is the video to be watching. Okay, so let's go straight into it and let's see how do I do look at swing trades. So first things first, let's have a look. The video is the website is Finviz. We can at a glance go straight in and we can see without having to configure anything. If you wish to have a look at these strong ticker symbols here, or strong stocks that have a type of pattern. Okay, so for example, this one has a strong trend line support. This one may have a strong trend line resistance. So these are like one example of each of these stocks. Sorry, four examples. 1, 2, 3, 4 for each. So it picks the top four. So if you're looking for wedge up, wedge down, ascendant triangle, this is a way to look at it at a glance. But what we want to do is we want to configure our own screen. Okay, I've mentioned this on the last video, guys. I recommend when you're using Finviz is to be registered. It's free to register. Okay, there is a paying subscription for more features, but for what we're going to do today, it's more than good enough just to register for free. And the reason why we want to do this, guys, is because we want to save our screener. Okay, so we go up to here to our screener, and what we configure, what we're going to be clicking here, we want to save. So when we come back to it, we don't have to click all the criteria we need again. So I can go straight into here, for example, here we are, and I have all what I want. Okay, so this is one we done last time, but today, guys, we're going to look at swing trades. So this is the swing trade. Now, when you're doing it, click on all, and then you can follow my steps to see which ones to choose. Okay, a lot of people have their own way to choose. There are ways, other criterias that we can add to this. We can adapt this. It's really up to you guys, but I'm just showing you this as a basis to have a look at what's the best way to look at swing trades. So the first things first, what's marked in yellow is what we're changing. So the first one, the 20-day simple average, we want the 20-day moving average to be greater than the 50-day, okay? And then on this one, we want the 50 or the price to be above the 50-day moving average. And third, we want the 200 moving average to be below the 20-day moving average. Okay, so those are the three criteria for the moving averages we want, and that will give us a good basis to begin. Also, we want the 20-day high and low to be 5% more or below the high. Okay. The 52-week high, we want to select the 52-week high low, so we want it to be 70% or more above. Okay. And then here we want the volume. So this is, again, this is up to you guys. What volume? I select over 1 million. So you can actually select less. So if you select less, then you can see the companies actually increase. Okay, so we've got 342. So being over 1 million is, for me, is quite a good criteria in this case. Beta. Now beta, if you look at it, you think, oh, what is it? I do recommend what you can do is you can actually go click over it, and it will tell you what it is. So this is actually a measure of the stock's price volatility. So if it's a 0, it means it doesn't move with the market, and if it's over a 1, it means it moves with the market. So this is what beta means. So we want actually movement in the market. So this is why we select over 1. So once we have that, what I do is I would double click to get the highest volumes. Okay, it's up to you again. Like I said, it's completely up to you. But I look at higher volumes at the moment, and then we have the list of our companies that are good, which are recommended according to our criteria for swing trading at the moment. Okay, so let's take an example. So we have General Electrical. So let's have a look. How do we? It's difficult to tell from here, right? We can't just have a look and say, well, what we need to start look at in is charts. So what we do is we click on the charts, And at a glance, what we're going to do is have a look at what fancies tickles our fancy. Okay, so we'll have a look and we start to look at these quite look from a distance without going into depth. We can see Snap looks like it's a good one, but I think having a look at this, let's go to the first one, which is General Electrical Company, which looks like a good one to get in at. So yeah, it's looking good. Now what we'll do in here is we're plotting support. It does it automatically. The support line here, and this is the resistance line. Okay, it's drawn in automatically. The orange line is the 50-day moving average. The pink one is the 20-day moving average, and the yellow one is the 200-day moving average. Okay, so we've selected that, and it's given this in relation. Well, it's given the information that we need. So here we go. If you have a look here now, this is the current price at the moment, and then we're right at a support level. So this will probably be good a time to get in to buy in. Okay, so if we're up here, we'll be shorting it, and if we're down here, we'll be buying. So we could get like $12. It's at now $12.50, $12.58, and we could pop up to around about $2 more, so about $14.50. Make a good $2 profit per share there. Okay, so that's just to give you an idea, guys. I mean, volume is also an indication. We're going to have a look at the volume down at the bottom. But to be honest with you, if you're going to look at these sort of, this is just a guide. I would actually go in to trading view. Okay, go into trading view and start plotting out your support and your resistance levels. Okay, so don't just rely on what you've just seen there. Make sure you go in and you start to plot your lines. Okay. Now let's have a look. There is other information you can add if you wish to, for example, and I haven't mentioned, but for example, we can have a look at here patterns. Okay, we can have a look at, say we want strong resistance, we want strong support. So again, that will narrow our criteria down, our search down, because we do have 212 companies there at the moment, which is quite a lot. So we could narrow it down. So let's say that we want a pattern which has strong resistance. Okay, so there we go. We've actually just dropped that from 212 down to 9. So here we go. We probably have a better charts to be looking at now. So again, we click, have a look, and then yeah, we probably missed this one because this support level, it's already hit support level, so it could bounce or it could go up. So yeah, so that's the idea, guys. This is what I do. You need to make sure that when you're doing swing trading, that you need to know when to get in and when to get out. This is important. So when to get in and out and protect yourself. So if you're getting in here, for example, and you're buying, obviously you want to be selling here, and then across down here, for example, you want to make sure you have a stop loss. So you probably have a stop loss around about $34. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to go into detail about trend lines and patterns. This is another video. The whole idea, guys, is to show you the tool to use for finding companies or finding stocks rather that are good for swing trading. Guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you subscribe. This really helps my channel grow, and hitting the like button really helps the YouTube algorithm. Guys, thank you very much for your patience. Have a good evening and speak to you soon.